right from the get-go and make it difficult for him.
Haynes on the return, and he won't even get to the 20-yard line. So let's take a look at our player spotlight, brought to you.
The ball, you just want to keep Clemson in front of you.
Klubnik with a check down. Mafah brought down. They're going to bring a blitz. Klubnik again to Mafah. Breaking tackles as best he can. Broke one, but gets ridden out of bounds by Tayon Holloway. And making the most of his last year of college football at Louisville. And on first down, simple down and out. Confidence building throw to get things started to Chris Bell.
Yeah, right now trying to up the tempo and really put it on Tyler to make good decisions.
And here's the freshman running back. Isaac Brown tripped up at midfield, but he's got a first down. And he is a game breaker, Lewis. He is someone that jumps off the screen. 7.5 yards per carry, top 10 in America. Four-man rush, check down. One-on-one tackle, lassoed down by Jaden Lucas behind the line of scrimmage to make it 3rd and long.
See Jaden Lucas, you're going to see him here from the high end zone. Look, you'll see him coming to your screen. They were playing.
They rush 4. Shough finds a soft spot in the zone, wide open. It's Ja'Cory Brooks, a first down on 3rd and 13.
Up in their underneath coverage, you had some guys playing zone under or man-to-man underneath. They're playing zone in the back end, and it just leaves a void in about that 15 to 18-yard curl area for Ja'Cory Brooks, who's been on an absolute tear. You can see it here. Look at the huge hole on the second level.
Wide receiver screen, flags everywhere. Well short of the first down. Shough on a rollout. Redmond, the tight end, dragged down.
More comfortable. His production has been exactly what they're looking for.
Swing pass, but well positioned. Antonio Williams, nowhere to go. Quincy Riley held the edge. Started at his own 38-yard line. Opening possession, now at their own 37-yard line. A trick play, a reverse. And getting free is Bell. Down the sideline, gets a block. Oh, the reverse works to perfection. Oh.
Just look at the block of the quarterback, Tyler Shough, here on the end. He just occupies T.J. Parker just long enough for Chris Bell to really speed there on the perimeter. And Chris Bell has looked fantastic over the past couple of weeks.
Chris Bell for 47, and now Redmond. He's down to the 10-yard line. He's got another 6. And this time he knocks it through.
He's almost like the fireman. They'll move him around to put out the fires. Whoever's hot, they're going to put number 3 on him.
Here comes a blitz. Klubnik to the sideline, climbing the ladder. And forward progress, it looks like, will give Clemson the first down, as that time Wesco is able to haul it in.
Using that long catch radius.
Mafah up the middle, dragging tacklers.
Let's see if we can establish some kind of momentum.
Wide receiver screen. Rallying Louisville.
Louisville playing a little man-to-man coverage.
Four-man rush. It gets through. Klubnik on his horse. Tries to buy time. Right at the first down line to gain. If it's complete, it is, but it's short. Wesco is brought down. They hand it to Mafah, and he's got it. For Clemson near midfield. Another blitz. That's slant on time for T.J. Moore. M.J. Griffin may have saved a touchdown. He was the last line of defense. Play action, Klubnik. Quarterback run. Boy, he pays a price, but he picks up 6.
If you're Clemson right now, you're rolling. Your passing game's starting to get going. Phil Mafah's getting rolling a little bit. You're seeing Cade run the football some.
Play action, 10th play of this drive. Full shot. A little button hook down to about the 10-yard line.
Bring Stool and Pat Henry, they can go as well.
Swing pass out to Antonio Williams to the pylon. Touchdown. And Lewis, now the Clemson offense looked like it got some rhythm to it.
Sure does. You can see Antonio Williams here against the safety who was backed off at about 9 yards at MJ Griffin. Immediately, Cade Klubnik is going to identify that and say, look, that's exactly what we want. We can tell the safety has given him some room because he's scared of his speed, especially down here where everything happens fast. Griffin tries to drive on it and then kind of hesitates at the point of attack where he should have just shot for the legs and tried to get him down on the ground, because as soon as you hesitate against a guy like Antonio Williams, it's over. It's absolutely over. You can see he's as quick as...
And since their opening loss to Georgia, nearly 49 per game. As Ja'Cory Brooks is going to run it out from deep in the end zone. And gets spun down just across the 20-yard line. Let's go back to Matt.
Just rush and play coverage.
They're sending pressure. And Shough, long throw to the outside. He had missed on 4 in a row until that one to Chris Bell. As our thoughts and prayers certainly with Benjamin Perry. And he recovers very quickly. On the move, Klubnik faked a little check down to Phil Mafah. And then picks up 6 on the scramble. D'Angelo Hutchinson came up.
You have legs, use them. You're a good scrambler.
There he goes again. Great ball fake. Klubnik, boy, he doesn't slide. Gets picked up and tossed back.
Once he starts using this in concert with his ability to make great decisions, throw the football with accuracy, is this going to enhance his overall game.
And Dabo Swinney screaming for a flag as well. Nothing comes out. Klubnik in as he throws. Still rifles one to the sideline. On time to Brian Wesco.
Constantly looking down the field, trying to find that open target.
Mafah has a first down.
And off into these young wide receivers and putting it right where it needs to be put.
Eventually comes back and finds Brenningstool. Mafah, extra effort. I'll have to check the spot. It looks like that second push got him the first down. 3rd down and 8. Blitz coming. It's picked up. Ball batted in the air. And it falls into the arms of one of the offensive linemen, it would appear. Yep. But well behind the line of scrimmage, it'll be 4th down.
Yeah, you see him. He's just trying to hit a quick slant right here on Antonio Williams. And linebacker Antonio Watts able to time the pass perfectly and get his left hand up in the air. You're going to see it on your screen. You see the left arm of Antonio Watts tip the ball.
1st and 10 Louisville inside their own 10-yard line. And they'll run it, and getting free is Brown. He's got breakaway speed with a stiff arm from his own 8-yard line with a late flag thrown out of bounds contact as well. He's out of bounds at the 31. 15 yards to the end of the run.
This is just a well-blocked play, and then you see Jaden Lucas at the end just trying to get a hand on the dynamic Isaac Brown at the end. You just got to try and push him out of bounds. You can't just grab him. Navion Terrell's good enough to not have to do that. This is a great matchup between him and Brooks.
4-man rush. Screen setup. Middle of the field. Getting free is Brown. Makes a move at the 5-yard line. Saving a touchdown was Woodaz. Trey Williams is hurt. They sprung Watson.
It's a halfback middle screen to Isaac Brown, and you get hit where Duke Watson, rather. You send a blitz. You see defensive coordinator Wes Goodwin. What is he going to do? Is he going to play coverage? They only rush 4.
Shough out of the pocket. He's going to run for it. Dives! Somersault into the end zone for a Louisville touchdown. Wow.
Just look at the protection up front here. Just look how solid it is. They got the double team to the left. And then he just finds an escape route. And this goes up and over the top of linebacker Barrett Carter. Again, look, he's just going through his progression. He goes from right to left and continues and then just tucks the ball. Wow. Went over top of R.J. Mickens, rather. It wasn't Barrett Carter, but nevertheless, it's just a good decision on his part to not put the...
Chris will have more on that in a moment. Let's see what Clemson can do before halftime. Jay Haynes from the goal line. He bounces around out to about the 18-yard line. Chris.
Super impressive young man who's really taking control of this offense, and he looks as poised as can be.
Up the middle goes Mafah. Boss into the secondary. Dragging tacklers out to the 43. up the middle.
That's what Dabo wants to get going. You're going to see him. He's just going to come right off of the rear end of the center, right in the 8.
There he goes again. He only had one 100-yard rushing game each of the last 2 years. So he has taken his game to a completely different level this year. Klubnik finds a man in Wesco for a first down. Only 145 yards of offense, though, so far in the first half for Clemson. Klubnik, pocket collapsing, escapes somehow. A Houdini. Talk about a Clemson legacy. His mom, an All-American soccer player. His dad played baseball, and now he is the kicker. They can't convert.
Weaknesses that they can exploit, and you're going to see it here. That's just great execution on the part of TJ Quinn, just rushing with power, getting that by the special teams unit.
4th block kick of the season and a 2nd blocked field goal for Clemson. And great field position and a jump cut for Brown and a first down. And let's also remember, Louisville starts the 3rd quarter with the ball. They won the toss and deferred. They've got 2 timeouts. They've got 1:38 on the clock. A lot could be determined in this possession in the first of the 3rd quarter. Look at breaking tackles. Here's the freshman. Continues to rack up yards.
Just look at the offensive line. Look at how they're getting movement at the point of attack. You've got to find a way to create a negative play here. Get some pressure on the quarterback.
They're going to run it with Brown. Finds a crease down to the 5-yard line. They've got Keon Brown now in. The keeper for Shough, looking for a 2nd rushing touchdown. It looks like he is close, down at the 1, but it is a first down with a minute to go in the half.
What a head and shoulder down, tries to get in there.
Quick snap. Keon Brown with a push at the goal line. He's in. Another Louisville touchdown.
Just great blocking at the point of attack on the left side of the offensive line. Then you see the end man on the line.
But first thing first for the Tigers. They need a comeback as Louisville is throwing a little monkey wrench into their hopes. Over the middle, a slant. And a modest gain on first down to TJ Moore.
And offensively, we're going to have to start pushing this ball down the field and making some chunk plays.
Klubnik, swing pass. Mafah sprints to the sideline, picks up a first down. And that forces them to run for it. And that is indeed a first down.
There you see defensive coordinator Ron English on the sideline.
Call their final timeout here, I would assume, as Stellato is brought down in bounds. As the clock is down to 1 second. No, Dabo Swinney says, we're not even going to bother with a Hail Mary. Let's just go to the locker room and regroup.
Guys to run wide open. He said, really also happy with how we played in this environment, but it'll be a long second half.
Of the Clemson Tigers, so Tyler Shough could have a clear lane to throw that quick out. I mean, they're just executing flawlessly right now up front.
Cutback lane into the secondary again. Wow. Kylan Griffin down Isaac Brown, but he keeps piling up the yards.
Just look at the double team on DeMonte Capehart, number 19. He doesn't get over the top and fill downhill, and they're just gashing him up front.
Now they flip a screen out. Ja'Cory Brooks has 6 more. Isaac Brown follows his blockers. Another first down. Ridden out of bounds by Wade Woodaz. But in rhythm, this Louisville offense, 7 more yards for Isaac Brown. And he's got 101 on the night.
I mean, Kuriski sealing the edge.
Again, the cut blocks work. And this time, shaking and baking is Amari Huggins-Bruce. 2nd down and 10. And there is the run defense rising up for Clemson. Let's bring in Matt Austin as he got a look at that replay, and maybe he can help us out with the definition of whether or not that was a legal block or not. Matt. Trying to add to the lead. He missed earlier from 40, knocked one in from short range. Now he's 2 for 3. combine to arrive at the quarterback.
Just watch the pass rush off the edge. You're just going to cave the pocket. Just go with bull rush. Just put your helmet right in the chest of the offensive tackle.
They've killed themselves as Shough is well protected. Floats one across the middle, and the catch is made for a first down. Push for this offense. Broken tackle for Chris Bell. Fights his way to the 31-yard line before he stopped, but it's another Louisville first down.
When he's at the line of scrimmage, to get them in the right place.
Shough into the edge. Driven back was Kateris Hicks, Khalil Barnes.
They just have not been able to get pressure on Tyler all night long.
They rush four, and right over the middle, short of the line to gain. It's still a two-possession game.
What does Clemson need to do to start moving this football?
They'll pitch one to Mafah. He finds a crease, and he almost broke it. Only one high safety here. On third down and short, Antonio Williams in motion. Dive ahead for Mafah, and he's short. Play clock at 10. Trying to get in the right play. Play clock down to 5. Mafah, met and driven back. Louisville takes it away on downs.
The part of MJ Griffin. Just watch him here. Watch how he tracks the motion, and then on the snap, he just shoots the gap. And he just comes free and meets. We've got to disrupt Tyler Shough because he has just been eating us alive.
This from 49 technically, but he's 1 for 5 this year from 50 plus. Does he have this one in him? Oh, this is online, and it's got plenty of distance. Boy, if you call that one from 50, he is now 2 for 6.
That is just huge for Louisville right now.
You never would have seen that coming.
The execution on the part of Louisville's pass defense has been spectacular.
Mafah breaks a tackle and picks up a first down. Now it's second down and 10. Long throw. Down and out for Antonio Williams.
I think the pass protection is good enough. They just got to get the right play call.
There's a slam. And it looked for the moment as if Antonio Williams had the first down. Mafah up the middle. First down and more. 14, maybe 15 yards for Mafah.
Mafah get out there on the perimeter and pick up big yardage.
Klubnik, quarterback run to the 32-yard line. He's got 7.
TJ Moore. Set him in motion.
They run it instead. Bouncing it to the outside is Mafah with a stiff arm. First down. On a march here. 9th play of the drive. And Phil Mafah breaking tackles. Down inside the 15-yard line to the 11. And Hooser has another one blocked. It looked like Hutchinson blocked it.
PAT and field goal protection. You're going to see it here. Wing just steps out too far.
So some headlines in the ACC, and this would certainly be a headline in the ACC if the score stays as it is. In one way or the other, we're going to have a headline as Brenningstool. There's the slant, and the catch is made. I think a big hit was Bryant Wesco Jr., the freshman. But they are now 2 for 3 on 4th down.
Because outside, they're not getting anything down the field on the outside.
Draw play to Mafah. This one works. Mafah lowers his shoulders to the 30-yard line, a gain of 17.
Has not been as decisive for him, and they haven't tried to attack in the middle of the field as much.
Quarterback draw. Klubnik gets to about the 22-yard line. Jet sweep. Antonio Williams turns the corner. He's got the first down. Clemson with a fresh set of downs in the red zone. They'll toss one to Mafah. Gets to the 10. Out of bounds. At about the 7. Needs to get the snap off and does. Underneath. Wesco bottled up. That's a first down. Mafah up the middle. Touchdown. Obviously, they have to go for 2. Although they're running Nolan Hooser out. You got to go for 2 here. And so Louisville's got it, and Clemson will be desperate for a takeaway. And they're not going to take it away. They're not even going to stop the run game. Padding the lead. Isaac Brown. Touchdown.
You just take a look at it. You're going to get 2 down blocks, and you're going to get 2 pullers around the edge. And just watch Isaac Brown. Just follow it. Just watch the hat on a hat. Watch how everyone sustains their block at the point of attack. It's perfect. It's the perfectly blocked play. All he has to do is run and then use that blazing speed that he has shown all year long. If you're Jeff Brom, when you turn on the tape tomorrow and you're having an offensive staff meeting, that right there should be the first play that you show. That if we can do this, if we can execute like this, we can play with anybody in the country offensively. Because that is a perfect.
So Klubnik to Wesco. And a catch and run out to the 44-yard line. Fifth when the game was still in doubt. Run up there, snap the ball, and go.
It doesn't make any sense that this is what they're doing now, but didn't in the series prior or any of the other series when they knew that the game was in question and they needed to pick up the tempo.
Mafah bobs and weaves his way for a first down, but it is academic now with 5 minutes remaining, as they have lost all previous 8 matchups between the 2 schools. As Mafah breaks a tackle, heads to the sideline and gets to the red zone before going out of bounds. Klubnik chased. And he runs out of room.
Last week's game was one of the most excruciating that he has ever had as a head coach. How that first half went against Boston College.
He never scored, but it was Ja'Cory Brooks. Ja'Cory Brooks caught about 5 hospital balls in that game. It was so tough.
Baseball outfielders in particular have this great hand-eye coordination and depth perception.
Klubnik to Brenningstool, down to the 1-yard line.
And these linebackers have been just coming downhill.
Mafah inside the pylon for a touchdown.
See Mafah just get out here on the perimeter and just spanked them tonight down there in Dallas.
I tried to avoid that as much as I could. Apologize.
Yeah, I'm aware. It's all good.
As a teammate, I didn't want to bring it up.
But yeah, that would be a heck of a game between SMU and
Clemson,
Miami for sure.
3rd and 5.
It'll be, yeah, you are right when we say it'll be interesting to see how the rankings look once they come out. Because they've been watching these games very closely. It'd be hard. I mean, after you've seen how they played today, how could you not say that this is a football team that isn't one of the 12 best in the country?
Absolutely. The only thing we've had to go off of so far has been the AP poll.
Right.
That's it. So we've used the AP poll with all of the rankings. The AP poll may bear little to no resemblance to the college football playoff standings when they come out. And then if you win the championship game, you get an automatic bid.
Right.
You're in the college football playoff.
Yeah, as Dabo Sweeney said, though, in some of the promos that we ran, some of the interviews we ran earlier on the broadcast, a win tonight, though, means that they're still in control of their own destiny. And now that has changed.
Yes.
It is just unbelievably quiet in here right now. I mean, these fans that are left, just stunned.
Staying in bounds. Klubnik to Mafah. On what will be the final play of the night.
That's the end of the game.
Louisville, for the first time in their program's history, win it over Clemson, as they are now 1-8 all-time against the Tigers. An impressive fashion. 210 yards rushing